Welcome to Notable Approvals. I am attorney Amanda Shaffer. Before I get to our case today, I just want to remind you that next Thursday, November 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be having a live Q&A discussion on naturalization. Check back later in the week. We'll have more information on that. Make sure to like us and follow us on Facebook so you don't miss out. Today we have a pretty quick notable approval, but not any less notable nonetheless. Our client is a native and citizen of Ghana. He entered the country initially on a B2 visitor visa. When he had come to us, he had a previous lawyer who he met with 4 years prior, and he was confused, the client, because since that time he's not received anything from USCIS. We said, well, did you give him the documents? You fill out everything? They're like, yeah. So they literally had the forms filled out. They had given them the evidence. And for some reason, the attorney never sent it. That's all I know. But I told him, well, it shouldn't take any attorney 4 years to do a marriage-based green card, especially one that's straightforward like this, because he had no arrests, no inadmissibilities or anything like that. The only little asterisk that I think also makes this case notable, not just because we got it approved in less than 6 months, which is a very short period of time for USCIS, but also because his wife was married twice before him. And whenever you have multiple exes, USCIS is a little more critical. I believe that the last divorce the wife had wasn't too close in time when they met each other. But it wasn't also like 20 years ago. It was within the last couple of years that before they met. So you always need to keep that in mind, that you might want to make sure you have some stronger evidence in there, because it does give USCIS a reason to doubt a little bit more, make you do a second Stokes interview, send a request for more evidence. None of that happened here, luckily. Like I said, yesterday I talked about a case that we got approved in about 3 months, which was, I think, our record. But this one was approved in less than 6 months, and that's also pretty rare these days to see it go that fast. So basically, the important thing is that it doesn't matter how many times you or your spouse have been married previously before, as long as you're properly divorced, which I've talked about that a little bit on some of these other notable approvals, but where people thought they were divorced but weren't. And you do have to submit proof that you're divorced to USCIS. So as long as you're divorced and as long as your relationship is real and you have the documents to back that up and you can answer the questions, the fact that you could be the 4th or 5th spouse, it won't matter. In this case, I don't think the other spouses were non-citizens or permanent residents. I believe that they were born in the US, so it wasn't like she had filed for all of them, because that, even though they're divorced and the current marriage is real, if she had filed for 2 previous spouses, that could raise some flags for USCIS, but that wasn't the case here. The most important thing was that we were able to get the filings in for them and give them solid evidence to make sure it was crystal clear that they had a real marriage. And like I said, today's a short one. It was a long night last night. I don't know about you, but for me, I stayed up as long as I could for the election, and we still don't know. So I'm going to go home and take a look at all that. And I will be back tomorrow with another notable approval. Remember liking us and following us on the social media, the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that lovely stuff, so you don't miss one. And of course, if you need help filing for your immigration case, please do not hesitate. Our contact information is scrolling across the bottom of your screen. We hope to hear from you and help you, and enjoy your night, and thanks for watching.